What's up everybody, I'm Daniel, this is Daniel Tech, and in today's video I'm going to talk about something slightly different, and that is, instead of talking about iOS stuff and Apple stock apps like the camera or photos or Siri, I'm talking about Snapchat. Okay, the biggest social media right now among young people, and I'm just going to talk about 5 tips and tricks that can get you to stand out a little bit more than your friends. So I'm gonna teach you stuff that most people don't necessarily do, so you can do some things that people will say and think, what? How did he do that? So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about Snapchat. Okay guys, before we can begin the video, I'd like to ask you to please add me on Snapchat, and you can do that by pretty much just open your Snapchat, go to your camera on the Snapchat and film your computer, and then you can film this Snapchat little guy, that's me, and then you're gonna add me instantly. Or if you want to actually type it down manually, you can just add Daniel Barros, as you guys can see. That's Daniel B-R-R-O-S. That's missing the letter A because it was already taken. So then you can add me on Snapchat. Okay, now let's go. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Let's open Snapchat right here, and let me take just a random photo. 1 second. Okay, that's a random photo I took. That's the table, that's the wall, that's a wire. Okay, so the first tip I want to show you is how to get any color on the drawings on Snapchat. So as you know, you can tap the little crayon app and you can just draw anything on the screen, okay? But people think that you can only use these colors right here. So let me just zoom in to show you guys better. So people think you can only use these colors, so the red, but the thing is, you can actually change these colors, get them darker or lighter, and use pretty much any color you want. And you do that by selecting the color, like this blue, but going to the left, for example, it'll make it lighter and lighter, or to the bottom, it'll make it darker and darker. So the light blue in the beginning turned into this weird grayish blue. Okay, same thing with another color, like for example this orangey yellow. Well, what you can do is you can just like always start on the little palette, and then once you got your color, you can go left for darker or down for lighter and down for darker. And as you guys could see, if you go all the way down, you get black. If you go all the way left, you get yellow. Okay, so you can get virtually any color you want on your drawings. Okay, let's go ahead to tip number 2. Okay, tip number 2 that I want to show you guys is how to make longer videos. How to make videos longer than 10 seconds. Okay, this little bug made you record videos longer than 10 seconds. Right now it doesn't work all the times, but sometimes it does work. So what you can do is you hold the record button, and then you double tap the home button. So in that way the video will still be recording on the background, okay? So it can go over 10 seconds, but so you don't have the limit of 10 seconds. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So please let me know if it worked for you or not. Okay, so as you guys can see right now, it didn't work. I tested before, it did work. So I don't know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Maybe it was too long, I'm not sure. So let me know what happened with you. Okay, so again, not 100% functional, but it works sometimes. Okay, so let me know what you guys think. Okay, next one is very cool. So that is, let's take a picture of the table, okay, the wooden table, and as you guys can see, the table is right here, and I want to just write down the text, okay, the normal text with a little bar. So the problem is I can't go over all of that space. Once it's all done, you can't write anymore. Okay, so how to get around this little problem? It's pretty easy. What you have to do is go to your notes app. Just 1 second, so I just protect my privacy for a bit. Okay, and you open a blank note, okay, and you just tap on the return like 3 or 4 times, or as long as you want. Just make sure not to go over the screen size, and then you hold and select all. So all of that space, you just copy it, and you're going to paste it on the Snapchat bar. So that's gonna make the Snapchat bar bigger. and as you guys can see, look at how big it is. So I can just fill all of that with text. So that's pretty handy, isn't it? So you can tap on the middle here and here and here and here and here, and you can just fill everything up. So you get a pretty huge text for you right there, unlimited text size. Pretty cool. You can thank me that later. Okay, next one is something that is pretty interesting, and that is, let's imagine you have a picture on Snapchat of somebody that you want to save for yourself, if you know what I mean, but you don't want the other person to know that you took a screenshot. So how can you deal with that situation? And that is pretty easy. You just go to airplane mode. Okay, so we're not connected to the internet right now. We go to Snapchat. Let's close that. Let's go to our stories, okay, and let's like just save a photo that's been taken. So that's been taken by my girlfriend. I'll just open it up and I'll just take a print screen. That's a screenshot. So the other person won't know I took the screenshot because the information was never sent to Snapchat because it is on airplane mode. So there's no way Snapchat knows I took a screenshot. So there's no way Snapchat will tell my girlfriend I took a screenshot of myself in this case. Alright, but you got the idea. So that happens with your stories, or that happens with Snapchats that were directly sent to you. Okay? That's pretty cool. And let's continue. Okay, and the last tip is how to change the color of your text. So let's take a picture one more time. But the idea here is not to change the whole text to one color, but is to actually change individually, word by word or letter by letter. For example, if I tap here, Daniel about tech, and I click and I tap again on the text button, then I can actually manage this, okay, and make it bigger or smaller, or turn it, tilt it to the side. You got the idea. But I can actually change the color of the text, and I can do that by tapping on the text button one more time, and then I can tap on the letters, and now I can do, for example, I can make just tech blue, just about, I can make it slightly orange, and I can actually make just the letter E, for example, just the letter I, the letter D, whatever, another color. So then I can change the color of the text, and I can change the color letter by letter. Maybe you didn't know that, and I hope you didn't know that, so that's new for you. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please make sure to hit the like button that will be standing right here, and also to subscribe to my channel, and by doing that you will know, you will be notified on my YouTube, on your YouTube homepage, every time I post a new video. You can actually set a notification for your phone or for your email, so there's no way you're gonna miss out my videos, and I really hope you do that, because I post very cool videos. Okay, so as you guys know, I will post a new video 2 weeks from now. That would be the other Monday, not this one, but 2 weeks after that. So I post videos every other Monday. Okay, so I hope you guys liked it, and I see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.